This is Dave Putz from JKP Holdings. This is day one of the challenge of showing you guys what we do on a daily basis. Kind of just inside knowledge of how we do things, what we do and why we do them, and some feedback that I see in some of the group posts and whatnot. I did want to share a few things I saw just recently in the last 24 hours. Were some posts regarding systems and CRMs and things like that. I do find a lot of people who are new to the space are looking for that quick edge, the automation of things. However, a lot of them don't understand what should go into those. I highly suggest you work within what you know in first before you start buying things and monthly subscriptions or whatnot. There's a ton of things out there that are free and things that you can create yourself. So I wouldn't go out jumping out there and buying platforms or whatnot until you know that that product is for you and can benefit you, instead of adjusting all your businesses towards one product because someone else uses it. Secondly, I'd like to just kind of briefly share with you guys that we do use Google Sheets a lot. We use it partially as a CRM product because we can set up email send-outs automatically. We can set up to-do lists. We can set up a lot of things that could help us with things. Some people are nervous about Google Sheets. I find it more productive and easier to use than basic Excel. We do use some formulas that Excel can't use. And there are some things in Google Sheets that are so much easier to process. Let me show you some quick examples. What you see here is a quick kind of demonstration of what we do. We have a task list that we constantly complete. What we actually can do with this is drag and drop things. So if I added a column here, like street address, and did 1, 2, 3, 4, and I said, oh, you know what? I want this before here. In Excel, you have to copy, insert, and paste. Google Sheets, literally drag and drop. It actually moves the formula and changes the formula over. Another thing that Google Sheets does that Excel can't do is query searches. Now, this is a very simple version, and you can do an index match. However, you don't need to do this. This is good when you want to reach out to other sheets and have a reasonable selection choice. So this is searching some stuff, and I can pull information in from other sheets. Just some quick things that we can do. Now, another thing we can do too in here that most people don't know about and can't do in Excel. Let me move this up a little bit. Filtering. I can literally create a new filter, and this will allow us to save a filter, not only just create a new one, but say we set this filter up, and I want to save anything with street addresses that have this in it. And I can name this streets in Florida. Right, so if I was sorted out by Florida here, and if I put the states and put this as Florida, and clear this one out, select all, and set this as Alien Florida, and this is all saved now. So if I go and click none, it give me everything, and then if I go here, it'll remember what I actually had on here. Another awesome feature Google Sheets actually has that I like to use is to collaborate with others. So I can literally, I'm going to make this little screen a little bigger for you guys to see. There's a share button up here. I can share that whatever, whoever, and only those people actually get access to this sheet. When I do that, we can collaborate, which means we both can be editing the sheet at the same time. We can make comments on here, and reference each other on stuff, things like that. Another common question we get on some of the emails as well as groups on Facebook is about accounting. It's difficult to find a bookkeeper / accountant that understands what we do and how to format it. I definitely recommend working with a good accountant at the end of the year, CPA of some sort, to put all the numbers together. What we found was keeping a solid ledger together with the folder inside our Google Drive that has all the invoices and whatnot. And then we categorize those ledgers. Works amazingly well. We then hand that ledger over to our account at the end of the year. You can filter, organize it by deal, and sort it out. We could definitely share that information of what columns we put in there, but it will save you the headache of having to make sure you have accountant or bookkeeper every month. However, you need to make sure that your ledger is clear, as well as has everything in it. So make sure you're balancing that kind of things out. You could set up, again, a to-do list to make sure that you follow up every 14 days with your ledger, or 7 days, or 5 days, or 2 days, whatever you like, to make sure you get the latest download of banks, as well as any kind of credit cards or invoices that come in. You can set up a second tab that kind of keeps track of all your account payable. So I'm kind of just going over the things that people are seeing and paying for. However, you're going to hurt your bottom dollar by using all these systems that you're not fully understanding yet, the benefits of them yet. So I would say start small, and then you grow into those systems as you need to and you can afford to. This business is cash intensive. You need to come up with money quickly without using JV investors. So just also another FYI, please be careful with offering deals to JV investors just for money. That can be seen as raising capital. And I'll be careful of getting into a JV deal as the funding partner. Again, that can be seen as raising capital. That'll be it for today. I definitely enjoyed this challenge and look forward to doing more.